Go back in the woods after the hurricane has left us and see if we had any damage. None of the big trees around the house fell. That's the one we worried about. It self-pruned a little bit, but it didn't do anything. I mean, we lost some leaves and stuff. I'm gonna walk through here. Hope I don't get bit. You know, I am about snakes. But I really want to see some of the big cedars and the beeches that we have. Beech trees that we have back here. So this is our backyard. This tree's still good. It's an oak. White oaks are usually pretty good. Red oaks tend to self-prune, but looks like the outhouse took a, I don't know if you can see it, it's right there. Still really windy out this morning. Acorns are falling. So, should have worn a hard hat. Just some dead branches have come off that oak. Beech tree still standing. That's my favorite tree on the property right there. Cedar tree still up and going. This area has not flooded. This used to flood all the time until Chris graded it out. This is actually a picnic area, but you can't really tell. Under some of this there's bricks and a fire pit. Oh well. Not too serious a damage. Let's see what else goes on back here. Chris shoots on that. So things are not as grown up as they were, because the water has really, you can tell the water came through here though, flattened stuff. See how things are on the other side. Here's our goat path to the back of the property. You can see it fared okay. Let's go down and see what the creek looks like. If I can find a good cut across. Down here. Oh my. Well, this looks like as good a place as any. Gotta tell you, I'm styling. Wearing the boots. Yeah. Hope I don't come across a bear. You know, our son Josh found 2 baby bears a couple years ago. See these right here? You know what those are? Those are called ghost pipes. They're a type of fungus. And they'll grow a little tiny pipe on the end of them. But yeah, we have a bunch of them. They're really rare, actually. They're called ghost pipes. You can look those up if you want. They're kind of cool. Alright. I don't see any new trees down. Here's where the water drains off the main part of the property. I'm not sure how far it came up. Let's see what the creek's doing. The kids in Goldsboro, North Carolina are kind of locked into their apartment because their roads have flooded so bad. Oh yeah. Here's the creek. Normally it's just kind of a tiny little trickle. And it looks like it's pretty steady right about now. We really don't have all that much. Gonna have to check for beaver dams up and down, so None of the back property floods. Ah! Always watch and make sure I don't hit a spider web. Looks like there's a tree down or something up here. Could be a beaver dam. I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to see underneath all these trees. We love it. We sure love it. Look at all those cool ferns. So anyhow, yeah. It's like a big creek now instead of a little trickling creek. Usually this thing's probably only about 2 feet wide, I would say. So it just shows you how much rain we got. Fortunately, it's far enough away from the house we don't have to worry about it, but yeah, this is our backyard. We don't have to mow. Oh my. Coming back up here, back up to the house. Looks like everything weathered okay. And yeah, little hickory nut. We have a ton of hickory trees on the property. That's a hickory nut tree right there. We also have a couple black walnuts. And I haven't been back to see if they're... Oh, look at these. There's some cool little mushrooms. I haven't been back there to see if we have nuts this year or not. Just walked into a spider web. Ew. We come across this kind of stuff a lot on the property. Old bottles, old cans. I'm sure from much more previous days than when we lived here. This used to be an old farmstead, and the guy's name was Mule Jefferson. And he, oh yeah, the outhouse took a bad beating. Mule Jefferson was a moonshine runner, and he used that creek for his still. And they called him Mule Jefferson because he had a mule. When we were here, the pony barn was still actually here. And he would get on this mule and take the moonshine into town and sell it. And he would get so drunk, they would just put him on the back of the mule, and the mule would take him home. So I didn't believe that story until a sheriff one time was telling me that nobody had seen Mule for a couple days, and he was due for a moonshine run, and they came and they found him, and he had passed away. When we moved here, there was nothing but a bunch of Prince Albert cans laying around. And the house pretty much had fallen in on itself. So we put a mobile here in hopes of building, but we just never built. Just didn't seem like what needed to be done at the time. So anyhow, there's the backyard. Looked like it fared okay. Except for the creek being up. It's all good here. Hope you enjoyed a tour of my backyard. church was canceled today because so many roads are flooded. We live up near a lake, and those roads flood pretty bad. We have mostly camping areas up on our lakes, but it goes into Lake Gaston, which has houses, and so they pretty much flood our area to save the expensive homes. So there you have it, our property, my beech tree, my cedar tree. Give us a thumbs up, like and subscribe. Be our friends. Take care.